Yeah, I'm gonna turn off my car. I'ma always say what's on my mind. So I'm here at my job, and I don't know, I think I'm waiting for the trainer to come here. But anywho, so I don't know. Life is life, and but it's a beautiful life. Okay, life is a beautiful mess, and life is what you make it. So you have to make it the way you want your life to be, right? So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm a single mother, like I said. I'm doing this all on my own. I do live in a town where I'm ready to leave and ready to prosper to something else, to actually do what I want to do in life. Like, I feel like I'm being held back. I feel like I'm being stuck. Like, I feel stuck right now. I feel stuck, and I know what God wants me to do. Like, I feel like here soon He's gonna want me to speak. Here soon He's gonna want me to speak out. He's gonna want me to speak out and help others that's been in the dark come to light. And when I say that's been in the dark come to light, it means that like for instance with me, trauma can hunt you. Trauma can really do damage if you don't fix it. Like, you can really damage yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically, and sometimes it can lead to like ending yourself. And that's one thing that ain't gonna happen to me, because I thank God that He got to me quick. He got to me real quick. And for others that been down wrong, been down that path, I just pray, and I just want to God, just forgive them. That's what I want to say. God, forgive them. Sometimes people go through trauma and they can't get out of it, and they end up getting themselves ended. And I don't want to say those other words because I don't know what I can say, what I can't say on YouTube. So I try to watch what I say. But if you know how to read the lines, read between the lines, you will know what I'm trying to say. So a lot of times when I talk, I'm gonna have, because I'm I'm trying to teach y'all to read between the lines for some that don't know how to. So you're going to learn how to read between the lines when it comes to me, because I'm good at reading between the lines, okay? Very, very good. But, yeah, I'm just like, I'm 36 years old, y'all. I'm 36 years old, and I'm just now tapping into my purpose. I can say when I hit 29 years old, I started to, get tired of things, you know what I'm saying? And it was hard to try to figure it out. It was hard to try to figure, like, what do I need to do to trigger my wounds to start healing my wounds? You know what I'm saying? So it took 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. No, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, it took 6 years. It took 6 years for me to actually be like, bam, that is it. That is the start. And it's all about your 7 chakras. When your 7 chakras are closed, you're not gonna think better. You're not gonna see things better. You're not gonna heal good, okay, or better. You're not gonna heal like you're supposed to heal. And then what happened to me was, I had to start at my root chakra. My root chakra, that's where I had to start at. I had to start at, that area. What you will want to start at the area anyway and work your way up. But sometimes people can activate certain ones and not knowing it. But me, I activated my root chakra. And then when I did that, everything elevated from there. And I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was when I got molested from 5 to 12. And the thing is, it took me a long time to really tell people that I got molested from 5 to 12 years old due to, hurting. I feel like if I would have said something like that, I would have hurt the families would have been broken, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of stuff. But failed to freaking realize, as I got older and I started to heal, my family was already broken. So anything that I've done now, if I would have done it in the past, nothing would have happened. I'm telling y'all, till this day, if I would have told the times that I thought about bringing it up in my 20s, man, I could have been and healed. I could have been started my healing journey. But when you, because I love myself, okay? So I want to say, like, when you start loving yourself more and put yourself first, then you will understand. So I was caring about other people's feelings and how they think about things or how they thought about me. I put that before, I had put it that before other people. Now I don't give a damn, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you how it is. God gave me the courage to do that, okay? God gave me the courage to do that because he elevated me. He helped me, prosper and speak up more. Because I'm going to tell you, I used to be shy. On the cameras, speaking out in front of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Like this, like speaking out and then sending it to YouTube, whatever. And I recently was speaking out on live on TikTok, so that kind of helped me. I'm telling y'all, stuff that I'm doing now, I was too afraid to do. So I'm telling you, like when you someone that had dealt with trauma, you dealt with foster care, you know what I'm saying, dealt with what I'm gonna say, not going to school properly like you're supposed to, it messes up your speech, or like with me, my speech is messed up, and I know it's messed up, but I still continue to thrive and continue doing what I'm doing. If y'all want me to say something that you didn't understand, I don't mind correcting and figuring out a way to say it the right way, but I just go off of my head, and that's that. So, hey, if y'all understand, y'all understand. If y'all don't, y'all don't. That's not meant for you. So if you understand, it's meant for you, right? But anywho, so I had to let y'all know about that. So I do have a speech problem, and I don't have no problems telling people this. I used to hide it back in the day. And when it comes to like relationships, you know what I did in relationships? I dealt with people that was like me. So how are you gonna deal with somebody that's like, I'm not saying it's bad, but if you want to prosper and elevate and become better, you have to deal with somebody that is stronger, a little bit stronger than you, voice wise, mental wise, because you are a strong person. But if you want to kind of strengthen your, yourself, get somebody that will help you strengthen yourself, correct you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. I dealt with people that was like me, so they had a speech problem. They had certain insecurities. It was the opposite of me. You attract what you are, and I did not know that. Like, I did not know that, y'all. That's crazy. Like, I attract what I was. And now everything just coming into fulfillment. Now I'm fulfilling life better now. It's crazy, y'all. Can't y'all imagine, like, been through this, and then now you just elevating, more wiser. People seeing you more wiser too. People seeing that you more wiser, you think better. People probably say, oh, she got a speech problem, she ain't talking the way. But your mind, the way you think, will let a motherfucker know who you are and how you think and what you do. Okay? So just because you got that speech problem doesn't mean that people don't hate on your aura, your mindset, because they do. They just want you to feel low of yourself. And that's facts. That's facts. That is absolutely facts. I gotta add more time. Hold on. Okay, so you are becoming wiser day by day. God is using you in every way. So whoever this is, whoever this resonates to, I just want you to keep going. There's times where I wanted to like stop. I wanted to stop my purpose. I wanted to stop trying to help people that's like me, that was shy, you know what I'm saying, that was antisocial, that had a speech problem, that feel like they weren't going to elevate, get nowhere, people not going to hear them, people not going to see them. I'm gonna keep going. There's time when I just got practice make perfect, you know what I'm saying? So I have to just practice on myself and knowing what people want to hear. It's all about figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? It's all about figuring it out. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna continue to do this because the devil wants you to not do what you want to do and what you love to do. That's what the devil wants you to always think low about yourself and think this and think that. I'm not about to think that. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to get that negative mindset out of my head and keep thriving and keep doing what I want to do. Okay? So if you are out there that feel like you ain't worthy, you are worthy. You are worthy. You're very, very worthy. You are. God loves you. Okay? So it will be it for this video. I know you got some, clarity out of this, and there could be somebody out here that's like me, and I want to know who's out here that been through what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? With being molested, being bullied, being not getting education that you were supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? Having a dysfunctional family, a narcissistic mother, or not having a father in your life. You was hoping that your father, you can reunite with your father, but your father's neglecting you. Like I can see it. If y'all want to look, I don't feel like I shouldn't have to feel like I gotta like show receipts, because I got receipts. I can show y'all, because I blocked my dad's side. Because the thing is, on Facebook, I had my grandma, my dad, my 3 uncles, and I had a cousin that was on my Facebook. But I blocked all of them. Because I'm like, I keep reaching out. I keep trying to, get a DNA test so I can prove. Because that's how you prove things. That's how you prove it. And I feel like maybe they think I want money from them, because maybe my mom, all she wanted was money. You know what I'm saying? Because my family is like, they all about money. They find a man that got, okay, yes, we all want a man that got money, but don't try to use them for their money. I'm not like that. I'm totally different from my family, and that's why now we bump heads, because I attach myself from the dysfunctional family. Okay, so it's like, it's a lot, man. It's a lot, especially when you healing. You see a lot. It's just crazy. And it's like, family not wanting me to speak out. I noticed that I'm the golden child. I've noticed that I'm the golden child. I got a lot of talent. I know a lot. I get attention. You know what I'm saying? And they don't like, because people's aura and who they are, they're so, when your soul is pure and not wicked, people don't like that. People don't like a pure ass soul. Like, man, I can tell y'all so much. I got a lot of story times I could tell you. Like, this one dude that I was talking to, he gonna say, if because I've thought about this, if the world was all good, maybe, like, I'm thinking like he's saying, like, if the world was all good, it would be boring. I'd rather for the world to be good, because I don't want to have no trauma. But then it's like, you won't know certain things that now. But if the life is good, we won't have to worry about trauma. We'll be at peace. Everybody be young looking. We won't be old and wrinkled. We won't be stressing, having diabetes, having all this stuff that we have now. We won't have none of that. We'll have cars, we'll have houses, we'll be living good. But I guess if you don't have no bad, it won't be fun. I guess that's what he was saying. If you ain't got no bad, it ain't gonna be fun. So people like a thrill, okay? People like the thrill, people like the challenge, people like, you know what I'm saying? You can still challenge somebody by, you know, challenging them. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it short, and hopefully, you know, we can talk some more about some other things. But I hope y'all enjoyed my video. Like I said, I'm trying my best to really grab your attention. Like, I can grab a person's attention, but it's not gonna be, you know, it ain't gonna be like this if I really wanted to grab somebody's attention. But I want to thrive off of my light. I want to change people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know, do all that reckless stuff and all that. But so yeah, so if y'all liked my video, can you please like this video? If you understood what I was trying to say, if it gave you clarity to keep thriving and be strong, if it gave you clarity to, like, you know, want to heal, want to put self-love, like this video. Like I said, I'm gonna talk more about love. I'm gonna talk more about dysfunctional family. I'm gonna talk more about generational curse. I'm gonna talk more about gang stalking. I'm gonna talk more about monitoring spirit. I'm gonna talk more about spiritual attacks, all of that. And I did not know this stuff was real until I've been through it. Like, it looked like I haven't been through nothing, but I kept it real good. I have emotional intelligence, okay? So when you learn and know emotional intelligence, you're not gonna let a lot of stuff trigger you, okay? So yeah, and in my next video, I think I'm gonna put it on my shorts. I'm about to do I think I'm about to use my feminine oracle cards, or I'm gonna use my wisdom cards. I'm gonna use my moonology. I don't know which cards I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna pull a card and see. I'm gonna just see what is what. Okay, so y'all gonna see that in my shorts. Yeah, that's like a 3-minute video. But anywho, I love you guys. Peace.